If I ran the numbers correctly, this should do it every time. I beat Flannery. After defeating Flannery for the first time during the first lengthy split of Emerald Kaizo, we enter arguably the easiest split and gym of the game, Norman. This split is considered so simple for a pretty good reason. There are 4 total fights in this section. There's also no hoops you have to jump through to get to the gym. You just walk back to Petalburg and it's time for your first fight. The gimmick of being able to choose your path through the gym survives in this mod as well. The generally accepted easiest path through the gym is through the crit room, then the stall room, and then finally the sleep room. The crit room is the only real one you've got a chance to lose a Pokemon in because of an AI quirk that exists with high crit moves. Unless the move is resisted, the AI has a chance to choose a high crit move instead of the move that does the most damage. This chance is 1 in 8 if your mon is neutral to the move, and 1 in 4 if it's super effective. Basically, to be 100% safe on swaps against mons with high crit moves, you have to ensure you're baiting a guaranteed move by being dead to only 1, or that your Pokemon swapping in isn't afraid of all possible moves. The fight starts fine, but we get into a bit of a jam because of this during the Sceptile Ditto. We wanted to choose Leaf Blade again. Rock Slide is fine. Rock Slide is, in fact, not fine. This is going to be Rock Slide, Brick Break, or Leaf Blade. So we just have to dodge the crit. Back-to-back crits. Or we get a crit of our own. It was never scary. I wasn't scared. I did not feel a pit in my stomach for that to happen. But we're able to get out of it and finish out the fight. The stall room after is a piece of cake as we put Pecha Berries on the whole gang and power through their toxic squad. And then the sleep room after sees us doing basically the same thing, this time with Chesto Berries instead, to make our way all the way to Norman. Norman serves as a significant milestone as beginning with him, all gym leaders and some major boss fights will be double battles. Double battles have a handful of AI quirks of their own, but the most important one that we talked about all the way back during Bugmaniac Angelo and Watson Gym still remains the most important. Unless a Pokemon sees a KO on one of your Pokemon, it will randomly choose who it targets. This turns double battles into an intricate dance of switches, baiting moves into moves that inevitably requires a heavy amount of improvisation after the first few turns. While the skills from prepping single battles do help a bit, prepping double battles is a whole new muscle you've got to work on to make it through Emerald Kaizo's endgame. But enough about the abstract. Let's talk about Norman's team. He opens up with an Espeon and a Slaking. Espeon will always click Skill Swap on Slaking on turn 1 to take Truant from it so it can attack freely each turn. This is one of the very rare instances where even if Espeon sees a KO with Psychic, it will click Skill Swap over that move. This also means that Espeon will always be out of commission and loafing on turn 2. As for Slaking, if you're not able to take them out right away, they will be a menace when unburdened by their ability. What you generally want to do with them is lead a Pokemon that gets KO'd by Hyper Beam and then switch into a Mon that resists normal type moves to tank the hit. If you're able to do that, Slaking will be recharging on turn 2, putting both Mons on your opponent's side out of commission for that second turn. This brings us to a crossroads on 2 popular strategies for this fight that both require a bit of background knowledge. First is aiming to use your free turn 2 to set up to bring in Snorlax, Norman's ace. Just like Red 2, this Snorlax is unable to do damage if you do not damage it first. So as soon as you bait this in, the fight becomes a monumentally more manageable 2v1. The bait AI sees Rest, which is a Psychic type move, as doing super effective damage against fighting and poison types. However, most of the Mons you'd use to bait in are going to bait in at least one other Mon before Snorlax, who sits in the very back of Norman's team. But another Gen 3 quirk makes chaining KOs a bit easier. In the later gens, when a Mon is KO'd in a double battle, they get replaced after the remaining Mons take their turn. In Gen 3, when a Mon is KO'd, another Pokemon comes in immediately on that same turn. This allows you to potentially chain KOs if you know what Mon is going to come in, or if you use a move like Rock Tomb to lower Mon's speed as soon as they come in to set up for a kill the next turn. This chain KO strategy is critical for the other major strat, which is more of a specific extension that uses both the Snorlax bait and the chain KO strat. Because of that free turn during this fight, you can use Endeavor plus Priority to take kills. Both Donphan and Sceptile get access to Endeavor, a move that sets your opponent's HP to the same as yours, and a priority move. So on turn 1, when you know one of your slots isn't going to be attacked, you can bring in a Mon who has 1 HP, who's able to Endeavor one of the enemies that are taking a break on turn 2. Then you use a Mon with priority to pick off the 1 HP Mon before they move, and rinse and repeat. This is a pretty poor explanation, and there's a lot more specifics based on positioning that you need to make it work, but this is the strat we end up using in the fight. So instead of explaining with words, let's go by example with our team of Azumarill, Donphan, Sharpedo, Sceptile, Kabutops, and Rhydon. Okay, Baby Blue slot is going to bait Hyper Beam, so we go into Rhydon, and then Teapot is not doing anything, and we're just going to go into Sceptile. Correct. And we're going to see Hyper Beam into Head Empty, and then Skill Swap is what we expect. Now Espeon's going to be Truanting, Hyper Beam in the left slot. Cool. Why did I give it an Oranberry? Oh, why did I give it an Oranberry? I'm so fucking stupid. I don't think it should matter, but I'm so stupid. Oh, God. Swaps to Donphan, and then while that is recharging and endeavoring, I'm going to endeavor on that slot. Hopefully it doesn't end up mattering. Cool. So then Ice Shard on that slot, and then Lime is going to swap out into this on the Psychic. Okay, so it does not matter. Ice Shard will kill. Cool. And this is going to bring in Kangaskhan, is what we expect to see here. Correct. And then this is going to skill swap Truant onto Kangaskhan. Interesting. So Kangaskhan's not going to act this turn. What can we do with that? Head Smash, Crunch. Skill swaps again. Why? I mean, you can't get crit now. You have Battle Armor. I have Synchronize? Okay. And Kangaskhan has Truant. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. This is great. This is great. Because Snorlax cannot do anything. We have Snorlax in, so now it's a 1v1, and the Mon on the right has Truant. We can kill whatever is in the right slot and then endeavor it on the next, and endeavor the Mon that comes in after it. Our little Teapot Short and Stout can go into Lime, and then Sharpedo can go into Baby Blue. Yes, we have done it. And we're going to see Superpower Crush going on the right-hand side. Cool. Snorlax, do whatever you want. Now, Kangaskhan is going to be loafing around. So we can spend this turn. Oh, yeah. No, so we're going to do this exact thing again. We're going to go Endeavor onto Kangaskhan, set it down to 11 HP. Bring in Sharpedo on the right-hand slot. Oh, wait, no, because then we're going to be baiting random move on the left-hand slot then. Kabuto can come in on Kangaskhan random move. So this is going to be Endeavor here, and then Baby Blue is going to become a Teapot Short and Stout. Oh, wait, it does. Oh, no, it absolutely does not matter. Oh, this is insane. Because you know what happens next turn? What happens next turn is Line hits Endeavor on this slot, and then we hit Ice Shard on this slot. Because Ice Shard's going to kill that, and then new Pokemon's going to come in because it's Gen 3 mechanics. And it's going to get hit by Endeavor. It's going to get knocked down to 10 health. Does Swellow have a priority move? Can these two, this position might just be a win. Swallow does not have a priority move. This position just wins the game. Because we're going to Endeavor the slot coming in, and then Ice Shard is going to kill Swellow. Cool. Snorlax is going to continue to do whatever Snorlax does. Tauros comes in. Oh no, we're intimidated. That does not... Oh, well, Is ice physical? Okay, I'm making sure that Intimidate is not going to fuck us. Snorlax still can't hurt us while it's awake. So on this turn, we're going to Ice Shard right slot. and then Endeavor left slot. Oh no! I just needed to read. Literally, the game was over if I could read. The game was over if I could read. Ah, I'm so stupid. I lost my starter because I didn't take the second to read. I need to check if it had priority moves. I'm so stupid. Oh, that's such a stupid way to lose your starter. It was basically over if I read that. I just need to swap into any other Pokemon. Okay. We're going to do this, and then we're going to do this. Oh, Stockpile raises its special defense, too. I think we... Hey, Munch. Oh, God. Okay. Damn, dude. I'm still so mad I lost Sceptile. Just playing like a... I just needed to read for one more second and know that it is Quick Attack. Oh, God. Feels bad, man. Although we got ourselves into a checkmate situation, we end up losing our starter Sceptile to, frankly, a stupid mistake. Losing your starter always hurts, but especially here, as the next major dungeon in the game, Weather Institute, is a place where Sceptile absolutely pops off. As we said back when we lost our Grovyle during our first Brawly victory, beating Emerald Kaizo without your starter isn't impossible, but boy does it make it a hell of a lot harder. And that's where we're going to end this episode off. If you want to pick up where this video leaves off in the VODs, there's a link down in the description. And if you want to watch me stream these runs live, subscribe over here on YouTube or follow over on Twitch to watch the dual stream live on either platform. Also, if you want to keep up with the stream schedule or any other information, join the Discord, link down below. And that about does it for me. I've been Safe as Untitled, and I will see y'all next time. Peace.